you like ghost stories? I hope so. My name is Lawrence, a husband and a father. In life, I was a professor of religious literature and history. If I was still alive, I guess I'd still be all of those things. But I'm not. I'm dead. Like I said, ghost story. Believe me, I never imagined I'd be here, helping others heal in the afterlife. So where is here? This is the scene. It's the middle place where souls must confront the traumas of their past. Here I lead souls away from their demons that haunt them. I must also defend these lost souls from others who would prey on them. To do this, I use the power of the Staff of Truth to help them break free. It isn't easy. Clearly, they need help and hope, and that's where I come in. I am a guide of souls. I'm the shepherd.
Hey guys, welcome to Rupp's World. This is Chris, your host, along with Adam. Adam, say hi.
Hi.
It's been a long week already. Today we're like, is it really only Wednesday? And it's like, oh my God, it's Wednesday. And it's just like, it's been a long week. But we're here for the next 2 hours with you. And we got a bunch of $2 and $3 books, right, Adam?
Yep, that is the plan.
The $3 books I'll be handling, and those are all from a brand new collection that I just got in from LA and I just started processing. So I've got about 400 comics that are about $3 books. We'll be offering to you and anybody the first time ever. So yeah, nobody in the store has seen them except me. So this is your chance to get these books firsthand before they go to the A to Z alphabet downstairs in our massive warehouse of over 1 million books. So other than that, what else do I need to cover, Adam?
Stretch it. Cover claims it real quick. You should be good.
Sure. So just to make a claim, all you have to do is post in the comments specifically what book it is. If it's a Wolverine, it's a Wolverine. Although with a lot of the books we have coming up in $3 books, it is a continuous series. So it's not going to just be Wolverine. It's going to be Wolverine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and going on. So as I take a breath.
Yeah, you want a full micro machine man there for a second.
So we got, do kids even know what micro machines are anymore?
I don't know.
Okay. So, because I still call this a stocking cap, as everybody makes fun of me still. That's what I knew it as forever. I never wore beanies.
I was gonna say beanies, what I think of.
Yeah, that's what you guys now think of. But this is our Aspen beanie, and that it is available right now on aspenstore.com for their Aspen Customer Appreciation event. It's in the Aspen merchandise section. It is also, I believe, 50% off, as it is for everything on the site except for warehouse finds and a few odds and ends. So other than that, definitely check them out, aspenstore.com. We really appreciate lots of great stuff there. And Adam's probably looking at me like, you're just rolling.
Yeah, you going.
And that's going. I'm rambling because I ramble. And that, as I admit, and that, whatever. And I say that a lot, which I'm realizing that I have said that like 10 times in the last 1 minute.
Rough.
So, what are these down here? Oh my God, there's still a long. What's the long? I don't even know what the long is.
Might be $2 books. We'll find out.
It's the $2 books.
Which is what we're going to be starting with.
But it's the $2 books that has a lot of repeats. So I'll even help prep that for you.
Oh, cool. I'm going to take a swig of Red Bull before
So like I said, guys, Adam's going to do $2 books for this first segment. The second segment will be all $3 books. The third segment, I was jumping ahead. The third segment will be all of the this week's variants and a few of our premiums. And then they'll close out the show with another $3 segment. So from that fresh new collection. Other than that, guys, you're all in Adam's hands.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with $2 comics. All of them, $2. Hard to beat. So we have Battle Hymn number 2. Live Wires number 3. A little bit of Adam Warren awesomeness. Need to catch up on Empowered. All new, all different Alpha Flight number 2. The New Invaders number 2. Cobalt Warrior Angel number 0. Deep Sleeper number 4. And then Ghost Spy number 3. That'll be the first chunk I'll put up here. Kick a box and make it echo. Let's get this out of the way here so I don't hit that again.
Say, do you have that in your ears? You
Oh,
hear,
yeah.
Oh, you hear everything, so.
I hear all. Robotech number 2 from Titan Comics.
Wait until I lay video cameras all over this place.
Jack Staff number 8. Yeah, someday I'm sure you will.
And then we're going to sell it because I can make you guys sign things that sell it, sign rights.
I will retain my merchandising rights. George Lucas taught me
Merchandising
a
rights
lot.
you're allowed to keep.
Who's Who number 21.
We will be signing that show.
Walking Dead 127. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 45. The Eastman cover. And then Van Helsing one shot. These up here, and I'll check and see if we got any claims here.
Do you need me to share this?
I believe it is all shared. You could probably double check if you want.
Okay.
Just need to slide this over to the comments here. How's it going, Michael? Thanks for joining us tonight. How's that look with that bar down there?
It doesn't. I don't think it hurts.
It doesn't really distract. No.
No.
We have Marvel Zombies Assemble 2. Grim Fairy Tales Hunters Shadowlands number 4. Van Helsing number 6. Van Helsing one shot, the 10th anniversary special. Yeah, it sounded like that was coming from downstairs, didn't it? Let's see here. Halloween Comics Fest Jughead the Hunger featuring Werewolf Jughead. That might fill this bottom row here. Yep. A little temper tantrum. Let's see here. What's up, guys? TMNT. Sorry, missed issue number. No problem, Chris. Thanks for joining us for this show, Nick and Chris. Turtles. It's going to Chris.
So it's been shared. Okay, I'm going to share it on the Rupp page too.
Should be. That was like the first thing I did.
I'm sharing it from the Facebook post. You put the YouTube link up, right?
Yeah. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, number 4 from Dreamwave. Boy, some of these logos sometimes. Crypt, number 1 from Image. It's so translucent, it's just hard to see.
You guys have missed the whole rule of a logo.
Yeah.
They start doing things like that.
Crypt, number 2. The Punisher Summer Special, number 2. And then Gen 13, number 2. You need your logos to be clean.
I'm surprised he didn't put my face in this.
Oh, and the
In the Wayne's thumbs up.
Van Helsing.
He's like, oh,
So
you
this
want
material-
that, Chris?
Van Helsing, 4th from the right. Missed the 4th. Yeah, I'm sure if nothing else, we could get Eli to do a poor Photoshop of you and me as Garth and
He would
Wayne.
take way too much. He would take way too much of the throne.
But it would be fun.
Yeah, no.
Let's see here, Robert Green. How's it going, Robert? Thanks for stopping by. I think I saw you sent some message in between about having an issue with the last show, but I did not read it, but I'll check it and we'll get with you tomorrow. Too busy trying to switch gears here. We have Pride and Prejudice, number 4. New Universe's Justice, number 2. Ravager 2099, number 2. Wolverine 33. The Fuse number 16. Wonder Woman 211 from the Greg Rucka run. Stranger Girl number 2 from Rick Remender. And then Freedom Force number 5.
I feel bad that I don't know what Rick Remender is doing right
Scumbag still doing Deadly Class. He wrapped up Black Science. Wrapped up. 70 Attorneys about to wrap up.
now. Oh my god, I thought we had wrapped up.
Not quite yet.
Sorry.
I think there's still an issue or two left. I could be wrong. Wolverine for Nick. You got it. I need a box.
I'm gonna get you along.
Yeah, I'm probably going to need a long here shortly. Not that we really have the room for one back here.
Because you have the stack on top and you have to go also, right?
Yeah, yes. Hungry for Battle from Slave Labor. Noble Causes number 11. Hero Camp number 2. It's an interesting looking book. Battle Hymn number 3. And then Arthur Sudam's Charlie and Flytrap number 4.
What movie has a good soundtrack, Adam?
Nothing you can probably play.
If I play it low enough, it works.
I don't know about that.
I've done it how many times all these weeks? If you don't pick, I'm gonna pick. That's why I'm giving you choice. You're better at picking out choices anyway.
I don't know. Put on like a score, not a soundtrack.
Oh, really? So the Marvel music score?
Sure. Let's go with that. How's it going, James? It's been a minute since you popped on here. Let's see.
That's Big Brother James?
James Blanton.
James, Big Brother.
Hero Camp number 3.
I hope he doesn't mind me saying that.
Small Gods number 7.
If it's not, let me know.
Amazing Buzzards number 3. New X-Men Academy X number 10. Phoenix Endsong number 2. New X-Men Academy X number 14. And then The Wood Boy number 1. The Wood Boy. Let's see how these all fit up here. 2 more I can fit up quick, and then I'll check in claims. We have the Fables Special Edition reprint of issue number 1, and Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers number 3. Get those 2 up there quick.
I'm still shocked I did not watch. What do you call it?
We're glad you're back, James. What did you not watch?
Did I still watch Winter Soldier again or any of those things? Because I wanted to.
I want to watch them again, but I really want to watch them in like movie mode or something, where it just I don't have to stop, go back to the thing, and hit the next episode. It just plays it all.
Oh no, I meant Captain America: Winter Soldier. Go back to the original, yeah.
Dude, I watch that movie like once a year.
I watched it last year or something, 2 years ago. But I've still not seen Endgame the second time.
That's almost a crime.
It is, but it's like I want to sit down and watch it and not work and watch. I want to sit because we worked and watched it when we were packing for the Michael Turner Creations, and I saw
Retained none of it.
barely any of it.
Let's see here, we have Berserker number 1, Dale Keown cover. Yeah. No Mercy number 5 from Image Comics. Warrior Nun Frenzy number 1. The Fade Out number 11. That's a Brubaker book I need to go back and reread. I barely remember The Fade Out.
Like he always calls me detective. Cut you off. Right?
Yeah, he's done that the entire time.
Has he
he's
really?
Yeah, he
I've
always
never
says.
caught that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mythic Heroes number 4.
And it's like, you.
I mean, I'll take Alfred to Robin because I don't have to wear hot pants. Sergeant Rock 17. The Conspiracy number 1. And then Untouchables number 3. You're going to make a lot of noise if you drop that loud. Okay, you didn't drop too loud.
So this stuff is there's maybe 2 or 3 copies, but there's not the
Okay,
10
not the
copies.
10 copies.
Yeah. I wrote it along.
I need another book, so I'm going to grab from this freshly prepared $2 box. It is Desperado's Banner of Gold. That'll fill that brew there. No, hands down, Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie, I think. I forgot which issue I was supposed to grab from New Mexico because I got sidetracked by Winter Soldier. Number 14. No, Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie. It is a complete spy thriller genre. It's got every bit of action you want, espionage. That movie is the whole package.
Still, in my opinion, the best Marvel movie.
What I just said.
I wasn't here for that.
Sure, you just walked in. No, it is the best Marvel movie. Nobody can argue it. Endgame was awesome, but
Yeah, it's a lot of.
to me,
It's
Winter
a roller
Soldier.
coaster.
Yeah, to me, Winter Soldier is where Marvel hit everything they needed to do, and every movie afterwards benefited from that movie existing.
I can agree.
The humor, the action, the pacing, the cast. The Order number 6. Existence 2.0 number 1. The Sword 18. Chirality. Now some manga series.
Chivalry.
Chivalry. That's not a V.
Chivalry.
Chivalry. Again, they get a slight pass because it's a manga, but still, we need to be able to read the logo. New Order 1. Tarzan number 3. Tarzan 4. And then Tarzan, the Legion of Hate. So Tarzan 7.
You know, it really shocks me that some Marvel movies, except for Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't believe have any soundtracks.
Yeah, I think that's pretty right.
Non-scores,
scores.
yeah.
I mean, really, other than the occasional AC/DC song, what song's ever been used in a Marvel movie?
I mean, it's not. I think there should be a lot that could be used. And it's Ant-Man strikes me as one that you would think would have something.
Yeah.
I've been itching to rewatch those. And Doctor Strange is still one of my favorites as a character. And
just rewatched the Ant-Man movies not that long ago.
The animated, or Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Then again, I'm watching like every movie ever over the course of this year at the rate I'm going.
So how many Bitterics do we have in our private collection?
5.
Oh, we do.
So Bill covers for sure. He did number 2.
I forgot. Oh, for number 2, not number 1.
Yeah, not number 1. The Ride number. Where do you hide an issue number? The Ride Foreign Parts. Might be a one-shot. Fables number 97. Buffy the Vampire Slayer number. Oh, it's a season 8 one-shot for Riley. Mice Templar number 8. Justice Incorporated, the Francavilla cover for issue 4. Astounding Wolfman 23. Dynamo 5, number 33. Fables 87. Voyagers of the... Can't quite read because it's hidden by there, but Voyages of. And then Angelus number 3. Probably finish off a row there. Might be a little bit more. Let's get these up here. Check and see where we're at after that.
I'm trying to help, but I keep forgetting I can't load it into Safari.
Yeah. No, you can. Untrue. Best one is a Roger Corman Fantastic. Nope. No.
Dude, that is for the budget. It is.
For the budget of like $8 and a catered lunch.
No, it was not. It was bologna. Their catering was bologna. It's I followed that movie when they did that, and I loved it because Roger Corman. I mean, I totally understand why they.
It was
the whole
purely
thing.
to retain the rights.
But it's like that they lied a lot to the actors and the people who donated a lot of time to at least get it made for what it was because they were so thrilled with it. But for what it is for the budget, oh my God, it is a great film. But honest in comparison to anything else, yeah, no.
86 Volts, The Dead Girl. Fables number 57. Squadron Supreme, Hyperion versus Nighthawk number 2. Bullet Points number 4. Strong Arm number 2. Lucifer number 61. Captain America and the Falcon number 14.
Nick says Green Lantern was the best.
I'm not going into it again. I don't have it in me today. Today has put me to the point I can't even argue the terribleness of Green Lantern. Ballad of Kumori number 5. And G.I. Joe, Real American Hero 14 will finish off that top row there.
Definitely better than Batman versus Superman. That movie was not a bad movie. It had no emotion. It was devoid of, it was almost as bad as Fantastic Four Josh Trank. Which people forget that even exists.
I wish I could forget that movie existed. That was a work retreat.
That was. I was like, it cannot be this bad. I'm going to prove it to you all. We're all going to take the day off and go see it.
We closed the store to go see that movie as a group.
I thought we had Jen watch this stuff.
I think maybe. Might have my dad or somebody. Yeah, but like nobody showed up.
Dad, yeah.
It was so bad. In every way a movie can be bad, that movie was bad.
It was.
Effects, pacing, story, acting, makeup.
The effects weren't bad.
Huh?
What about the effects were bad?
Dude, that final battle in the other netherworld or whatever.
That's the negative zone. What
Negative zone, yeah, it was terrible. Let's see here. We have Forever Evil number 2. What time we got, Chris? At least tell me that.
We're at 8:24. So
8:24, 6 minutes. Darkstalkers 5B. District X number 13. Covert Vampire Operations Rogue State number 4. Sea of Red number 2. Again, all the early Rick Remender in here. Batman Superman 17. Ultimate Nightmare number 5. Then Grimjack Killer Instinct number 2. Can you just imagine what it's going to be like when the Marvel Fantastic Four movie comes out and it's not god awful, and we have like a good Fantastic Four movie?
It's like I have accepted a long time ago that Emily Blunt is not.
Yeah,
It's because she never fit it. It's like as much as it'd be nice to have a husband-wife team, but I don't know about John Krasinski.
I'd really like to see him as Reed. I think he'd be a good Reed, but I don't
he's
know.
Up for the commitment because of all his directing and all the other stuff they're doing. But then Robert Downey Jr. is doing all sorts of production too.
Yeah.
I mean, look at he's got Sweet Tooth coming out now.
Can't wait for Sweet Tooth. Infantry 3 will fill that bottom row.
I'm just waiting to find Sweet Tooth in one of these dollar boxes.
It's entirely possible. God, I just cannot wait for Sweet Tooth.
It was just the production values is amazing.
Everything about that trailer blew me away.
Yes. The tone, everything.
So I think I'm more excited for that than I am Loki.
And I can't believe it's next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
at least one more row.
way of doing things. It's just the way Netflix does things.
True. Finder, Dream Sequence. The Gift number 1 Director's Cut. Alternative Comics presents Free Comic Book Day 2015. The Infantry number 4. The Dreamland Chronicles number 3. Wolverine Origins number 11. Which, Nick, I think you already got on the earlier show, so you don't need to get it here. Dreamland Chronicles number 1. And Dreamland Chronicles number 2. One more spot, so we're going to put up Call of Duty number 4. Those there. Kind of liked the first FF to her. Is this the first Jessica Alba one? Because that was
that's not bad.
It's not bad. Not great.
I mean, Rise of Silver Surfer it got cheesy.
It got really
and that's saying a lot compared to the first one.
Yeah, but the first one wasn't bad.
Oh, somebody said that movie was garbage.
Oh, that was earlier, though, wasn't it?
Could have been. I'll switch over to
Wolverine Origins for HD. Let's see here.
And it had Jessica Alba in it.
It did have Jessica. I mean, it was the thing is, it was a fine cast. Chris Evans was a fun Human Torch.
Yeah, I thought everybody was fine in the roles.
Yeah,
it's like I've almost watched LA's Finest.
What did I rewatch the other day? I watched Cop Out the other day.
What's that?
The Kevin Smith, Bruce Willis, Tracy.
Oh my God, that is so tough. It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's like, the only thing that sticks in my mind is the interview with Kevin Smith about how difficult the movie was.
Yeah.
And that once Bruce Willis is in a mood, he's like Bill Murray. If he knows he's irritating you,
he'll just start pestering you.
He'll do it to the 10th degree.
Let's see if I can get one more row before we switch off here. Or take a commercial break, I should say. So we have Ultimate X-Men 21. Big Daddy Danger, number 2. Didn't know DC had a book called that. Extreme X-Men 19. The Mighty Thor, number 53. Hawkman, number 7. Dead at 17, Revolution, number 4. Drain? It's got to be Drain, yeah. Number 2 from Image Comics. Let's get those up there.
I'm checking the comments.
I got 2 more spots. So we have, which do we put up? New York City Mech, Beta Love, number 1. And CSI Crime Scene Investigation, Secret Identity, number 1.
I mean, some of these books like that, you don't realize, like Tech Jacket number 1 is technically the first appearance of Invincible, I believe.
Yeah.
And that it's like, and we've known that for years. And now it's $100 book. For sure.
So let's see here. It's 8:29. I think we were caught up on there. Just switched to 8:30. So any last minute claims, get them here in the commercial break. We'll make sure we get them in between. But we're going to take a short break. Chris is going to be back with some $3 books from this new collection he picked up. So we'll see you in a minute or two.
Do you like ghost stories? I hope so. My name is Lawrence, a husband and a father. In life, I was a professor of religious literature and history. If I was still alive, I guess I'd still be all of those things. But I'm not. I'm dead. Like I said, ghost story. Believe me, I never imagined I'd be here, helping others heal in the afterlife. So where is here? This is the scene. It's the middle place where souls must confront the traumas of their past. Here I lead souls away from their demons that haunt them. I must also defend these lost souls from others who would prey on them. To do this, I use the power of the Staff of Truth to help them break free. It isn't easy. Clearly, they need help and hope. And that's where I come in. I am a guide of souls. I'm the shepherd.
You are watching Minute to Skim It on the Experience, so hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. And Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, "Oh, we have
just for the indies,
just for the indies." Yeah, I was like, "We have got a lot to do."
And we're back. So this is our second segment of Rupp's World. Party time. Excellent. I still haven't watched it. Have you?
No.
I haven't watched it.
So real quick, before commercial break, Frank chimed in and says, just able to log on the show, catch up on everything you guys have been up to for the past few hours. Apparently, we've been talking a lot of great things about the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. That's what he was told we were doing.
Is that the Josh Trank?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We've been giving it 10 stars.
Academy Award winning effects.
He got screwed by the Academy. So we're going to get back to comic books right now. Thank you, Frank, for that insight and your misinformation. So just ignore whoever shared that information with you. But we have been talking about Aspen. And Aspen's stale on Aspen Customer Appreciation, as I'm stumbling on words. But I'm not using the word that anymore. So we are just about to run through the next $3 books. So we're going to do that. Got that. Every time I say that, take a drink. But this segment that I'll be doing will be all $3 books. So everything you see here is $3. We're going to start with some more. We're going to pick up where we left off in the last show with some more Wolverines. I have Wolverine the End #1 and be specific about issue number because we are running through series of them. So I have Wolverine the End 2, 3, Wolverine the End #4. This was the sequel to Origin.
No.
Paul Jenkins wrote him though. It was
maybe.
It was. I was pretty sure it was the end.
The spiritual sequel, like the
Yes.
beginning and the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alpha and the Omega.
Right about it.
Wolverine the End #5. And it was also Claudio Castellini. I always forget that. Wolverine the End #6. That was the full The End series. It was just a 6-issue limited series. These are all $3 each. Then I have the Wolverine Punisher series from Marvel Knights. And this was written by Peter Milligan. Lee Weeks was the artist. And a variety of not interior artists, but a variety of cover artists. Not sure who did this one, but I know this is Mike Deodato. Wolverine Punisher #2 is by Gary Frank, one of Frank's Master Marvel's favorite. #3 is by Brunner. #4 is by Clayton Crane. I probably shouldn't have offered that one. But, oh well. And then let's see what we have coming up next. Oh, Wolverine Punisher number 5 with a Greg Land cover. Make sure we are set here. So then from Marvel's Decimation, this is after they destroyed the 99% of the mutant population, only 198 people left that were mutants. Sentinel Squad 1, number 1 from John Layman. Sentinel Squad 1, number 2. Number 3. Number 4 with a dinosaur. And number 5. It was a 5-issue miniseries.
So you have not been paying attention to any claims?
I have not, because I was going to finish the 2 rows.
Okay.
So the only other thing I'm going to finish this out with is Spider-Man House of M. So I have Spider-Man House of M, number 1, number 2, number 3, awesome Salvador LaRocca, 4. I think Salvador actually did all the covers. And number 5 for Spider-Man House of M. I am just going to keep rolling that at that point.
Yeah, I clear a full row for you. There we go. Makes it easy.
So I have X-Men First Class number 2. You remember who did these covers, Adam?
No.
Was it Ariel Elevate? I'm looking for, there's no signature on a single one. This was an 8-issue miniseries, X-Men First Class number 3. This was detailing their first year, correct, Adam? Do I remember?
Yes, it's the First Class.
Yes. X-Men First Class number 4. X-Men First Class number 5. X-Men First Class number 6. X-Men First Class number 7 with a young Scarlet Witch. And final issue, X-Men First Class number 8 against Gorilla Grodd.
Tape evil.
You didn't get that announced?
Tape evil, Adam. Hate tape.
The Gorilla Grodd.
All House of M, and then a First Class 7.
Whoa, just 7.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is on. That seems rare to hear about.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, the 198 X-Men that are not X-Men mutants that were left after the decimation. We have X-Men, the 198 files. This is basically detailing for Val Cooper, the 198 mutants that were still left. And then there was a 5-issue miniseries, the 198 number 1, the 198 number 2. Remember who did these awesome black, white, and red covers?
Wando.
Who?
He
Number
don't really
3.
say anything anymore.
Okay. Number 4.
But yes, I do.
Number 5. See, Adam knows all this information.
Sometimes I don't even know I know the stuff till you ask a question, and then I spurt it out, and then I'm just kind of like, oh, I
You're like,
knew
oh,
that.
God, I actually knew that.
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of the First Class. Yeah, this stuff from the new collection is all stuff that I consider good enough to keep for A to Z but before I send it down there, I'm going to give it to you guys at $3. And if all goes well, then you guys get bonuses. And
Not bonuses, I get first dibs.
first dibs, there's a better way of putting it.
Dibs.
We still have a divider up here.
No, you asked earlier for a title.
They're all over there now.
Yeah,
Becky's got them all over there.
I'll see if I can find one quick.
So, X-Men, Kitty Pryde, Shadow and Flame, number 1. This is X-Men how am I forgetting the dragon's name? Lockheed. X-Men, Kitty Pryde, Shadow and Flame, because she was Shadowcat, and that's Lockheed, who's the dragon. X-Men, Kitty Pryde, number 2. X-Men, Kitty Pryde, number 3. X-Men, Kitty Pryde, number 4. And X-Men Kitty Pryde number 5. Did you know that was Paul Smith?
No.
Yeah. So it's a 5-issue miniseries featuring Kitty Pryde and Lockheed, which the minute I saw him in the New Mutants trailer, I was like, oh my God, there's Lockheed. So,
All Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde's other half, X-Men Colossus, excuse me, Bloodline #1, X-Men Colossus Bloodline #2, X-Men Colossus Bloodline #3, X-Men Colossus Bloodline 4, and Bloodline #5. That was a full 5-issue miniseries.
Oh yeah, I love that series. Painter's tape, evil.
So from Frank, what is Frank Terry doing nowadays? I totally forgot that until I saw this. Weapon X, Days of Future Past, Days of Future Now #2, Days of Future Now #3, Days of Future Past #4. Adam's now trying to figure out.
He writes a lot of film stuff. He did a lot of King Black mini stuff. There's like mini series stuff from Marvel too.
Days of Future Now #5. That's the 2, 3, and 4 from the 5-issue miniseries.
Ashby Terry actually claimed all of them just before you got in there for the #4. If you can't see it on there, StreamYard, which we use to show all this, it pulls from YouTube and Facebook comments. So a comment may not be on there, but somebody
And Periscope.
and Periscope. Yeah.
Which I didn't know existed.
So some comments may not appear for you, but yeah. Unfortunately, someone beat you to playing that one.
Can they log in through? Is there a public StreamYard login for broadcast?
No.
That'd be interesting to check out to see if there's a way for them to see what
The comments from everywhere in real time,
Yeah.
like we see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd what to inquire.
Oh, geez, I forgot about those over there. I'll finish out the Marvel. Right? Okay. I have from House of M comes Quicksilver. This was a Decimation tie-in. Son of M #1.
See if everyone watched on YouTube. Yeah.
Son of M #2. Son of M #3. Son of M #4. Son of M taking over the mantle, #5. And Son of M #6 with Black Bolt there.
Leading into Silent War, which is a book I bet nobody remembers.
I remember that. It might be coming up here shortly.
Oh, really? That would make a lot of sense. Don't forget all
Maybe,
the sets
maybe
I
not.
broke
I don't
apart
know.
over there for you.
What was that?
Don't forget all the sets I broke apart.
Should I do it?
I took the tape off those. You better put those books up.
Okay. Okay, I got room for 3 more before I go through the whole list like I have done in the past. Wolverine one-shot Chop Suey.
Chop shop.
Chop Suey.
Those are actually chopsticks in his hand.
This is Bradstreet, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah. Wolverine flies to a spider. One-shot. Tim Bradstreet cover there. And Dark Reign, The List. Wolverine one-shot. Those are all $3 books. That'll finish out this row.
I'm going to take the chop for sure, but I'm feeling I'm probably going to take the others.
So don't worry, we still have about 20 more Wolverine books. Let's see.
Chop, files, or flies. Will he get the list? Are we going for the hat trick? I know the second I walk away, that comment's going to pop up.
Thinking of Frank, I went the Hulk route tonight.
Yeah, you would Hulk out if you didn't have Pepsi.
I'm actually trying to get back off of it.
I commend you.
I went a couple years without it, except at like cons. And that was back when I was only doing like 6 cons a year. Am I good to go? Oh, okay.
Yep, you're good to go.
Okay, we'll get rid of Colossus.
Yep, they just tossed the link up there for everybody. If you want to subscribe to the experience on YouTube and watch on there, we'd really appreciate it. Keep you up to date. Make sure to click the notifications as well to get updated for all the awesome shows they have every day on the experience. You think he should smash that glass, Frank, since Hulk smash? Is that loud?
I just got what you said. Savage Wolverine #1, written by Cho with an awesome Cho cover. Wolverine Road to Hell, featured a preview of the all-new Generation Hope also. That's actually a really cool cover. X-23, Psylocke, Phantom X, Dakin. I was making sure it was Dakin.
Rhymes with bacon.
I mean, it looks like almost a variation of the X-Force team.
Yeah, a little bit. Helps the X-Force teams in the background there.
I know. So that's what it basically is. It's okay. X-Men versus Hulk. This is a one-shot also.
Road to Hell is gone.
Rampaging Wolverine #1, super issue, one shot.
Nick
Wolverine
just beat Matthew out on that Road to Hell.
Wolverine the Anniversary one shot with a Simone Bianchi cover. Wolverine Switchback one shot. Second Coming Revelations Blind Science, what was this guy's name? Bastion. He was a great villain.
Zero Tolerance was
Yeah.
one of my favorite X-Men books as a kid.
Wolverine Revolver.
Let's see here. I also need the versus Hulk and the Rampage.
Oh, I guess I can clear the bottom. If Nick is still the Wolverine guy,
Yep.
Then as a good sign coming up for Nick, I think this is my last stack of Wolverines. I think this is it. It's 2 more miniseries. Did you read this one?
No, I can't say I did.
Because it's who did it? It's your this is Bruce Jones.
Yeah.
Wolverine Exile #1, Wolverine Exile #2.
Oh my god, why did I not realize that's Exile? I was like, X is late.
Oh, Wolverine Exile 3, Wolverine Exile #4, and Wolverine Exile 5 of 5-issue miniseries. Then I have the great Wolverine Soul Taker series coming up here next. These awesome covers. It's not a mono. I can't make it out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you know that name at the bottom? Looks like it starts with a T.
No. Terra.
Okay. So, Wolverine Soul Taker #1. Wolverine Soul Taker #2. Wolverine Soul Taker #3. Wolverine Soul Taker #4. And Wolverine Soul Taker #5.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what happened here? I know I put books up.
The books are a lie.
So yeah, that was all 5 issues of the 5-issue miniseries. Bastion would actually make a really good
He really
character to bring in, even if he doesn't become the full-on Bastion that we know until later.
Be a great way to like seed in Sentinels and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's other than Bolivia Trask and yeah.
Well, Peter Dinklage back would be okay.
It was awesome. So we're starting with Dynamite's Bionic Man series. This is $6 million. $6 Million Man, Bionic Man. Bionic Man #16. #17. This was the redesigned outfit by Alex Ross. #18. I used to watch. 19. 20. I watch this every Saturday. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Right? Okay. 26. Annual #1. And all the way back to this, and also as a reminder, Kevin Smith actually wrote the original because they took his script and converted it over to.
I forgot they did that.
So. He just gave in.
We might as well throw the last two on there.
Thank you, Nick. Okay. That finishes those.
All the Bionic Man.
So there's no ones you're going to yell at me for missing, right?
No, because
That you disassembled and that type of stuff? Okay.
all the ones I D-taped you've done.
I've detailed. Okay. So I think this is our next batch. Sure. Okay, caught up.
We are caught up.
Okay.
I think we can do that, Nick. I think we can find a short box for you. Might have to switch your stack to a short box here.
It's about a third of a short box. Got a good start there, Nick. And okay, into the next batch. So, do you know anything about this Loner series item? C.B.
very
Cebulski.
little.
I remember Cebulski wrote it.
Yeah, it's got
It's
Julie
missing
from
number-
Power Pack and
Oh, really?
May Parker, Spider Woman, and
So, current head of Marvel, C.B. Cebulski is the writer on here. Christina Strain, who is now making it big in Hollywood as a writer, is the colorist on here because she was an amazing colorist. The Loners #1 started over at Aspen, or Crossgen, then Aspen. Loners #3. That was back when we were at the Santa Monica office. Loners #4 and Loners #5. So it's missing #2. I'm not exactly sure why, but if you're interested, we can probably check it out and dig it out of the basement. Megamorphs #3 and Megamorphs #4. This was Marvel's Transformers without being Transformers. But they turned, so Spider-Man has his own robot. Captain America looks like Starscream, but is actually a good person. Good person.
good robot.
Marvel Spotlight Heroes Reborn, Onslaught Reborn. This is focusing on Rob Liefeld's X-Force and all the other stuff he did with Marvel's Heroes Reborn. And then there's also the Jim Lee Heroes Reborn stuff and Jeff Loeb along for the ride. Ultimate Spider-Man Marvel Spotlight, Brian Michael Bendis, Mark Begley. From Devil's Due Publishing, Zombie Reanimated #3, the shovel cover, because he's carrying a shovel. Zombie Reanimated #3, the still carrying a shovel. Oh my God, they're both like different interpretations. You've got the crazy spider monkeys and the zombie with the shovel. It's all there, each version. So you have the animated version and the more realistic version. So it's pretty cool. And then we're going to jump all the way back to same thing for Zombies Reanimated #1 from Devil's Due, where you have a animated version and a much more realistic version. So I have 1 and 3 here, but no 2s. That's weird. Get these up there. I saw that we had a new customer on the last show. Miguel?
I believe you.
Yeah. He's already sent all his information too.
Click the messages. You, sir, have less than 5 minutes left.
No way. How could I manage that?
I don't know. Boy, that'll get you one more round.
So, but speaking of Rob Liefeld, we have. This was the 6-issue miniseries that he did for X-Force. This was his basically return to Marvel, wasn't it? You remember this?
Yeah, that was kind of his.
So Rob and Fabian, the two people who launched X-Force, teamed back up to do a follow-up series. This was X-Force #1, cover and interior art by Rob Liefeld. X-Force #2, Shatterstar there with Boom Boom in the reflection. X-Force number 3. X-Force number 4 with Deadpool guest starring. X-Force number 5 with Fantastic Four. It should have definitely been in issue number 4 for that.
Heath, let us know which X-Force.
And X-Force number 6. All 3 of these, or all 6 of these from this run were all $3 each. And yep, Heath, it sounds like you get first dibs on whichever one you want. And you said I still have time.
You have 3 minutes.
I got time to do a whole nother roll.
1 through 6. Heath. I figured once you start X-Force, you're probably getting it.
So we've got 2 copies of City of Heroes, if you remember this game. Adam, do you remember it?
I do. I always wanted to play it, but never could.
City of Heroes number 1. The George Perez cover. City of Heroes number 1. The Rodolfo. Isn't this Rodolfo Maglari? I think it's Rodolfo Maglari. The painted cover.
Picture across the building there.
And then City of Heroes number 1. The Dale Keown variant. What was that?
Wasn't the signature written across the building there on that cover?
Yeah, that was the one I'm trying to make out.
Oh.
But yeah, it looks like M. Maglari or something. So I got time to finish out the row, right?
Yep. Still have 2-ish plus minutes. 2-ish.
Oh God, I got time to go through a
2-ish
whole nother
minutes.
row.
Just 2-ish minutes.
So I have Daredevil Punisher means in an end. Let's start at the beginning. I got Daredevil Punisher means an end 1, 2, and 3. And then I have, for some reason, only 2 issues here. X-Force Shatterstar number 1, written by Rob Liefeld, art by Marat Michaels. And X-Force Shatterstar number 3, also by Liefeld and Marat Michaels.
1 and 3. That's kind of random.
2 and 3.
Oh, 2 and 3.
Yeah, it is. It's most of this stuff has all been full runs. So that's what threw me. I was like, what? I mean, it could still pop up here a little bit later.
City of Heroes was buggy and unintuitive.
Spider-Man and Avengers books coming up, and the more Amazing Spider-Man, and Superiors, Doc Samson, Exalted, and Pulse. So yeah, we got a bunch of good Marvel books coming up. So other than that, is that my break time, Adam?
You're down to a minute.
Oh, I say I can clear and do another row. Well, how about I don't clear and do another row, but I just hold up another row?
Hold up a couple books. I don't know if you got enough time for a row.
I got time for the whole run. Pulse number 12. This Pulse number 9. Pulse number 8. This was the, how would you describe it, Adam?
Post-Alias Bendis Jessica Jones book.
There you go. Pulse number 7, crossing over Secret War.
Yes, it is, Heath.
Pulse number 6. Pulse number 5, Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. Pulse number 4, Green Goblin. Pulse number 3, Spider-Man. Pulse number 2, Gabriel Delato, Spider-Man versus Vulture. And Pulse number 1, Spider-Man Menace or Hero.
But yes, Heath, it is Rob Liefeld art. If you want it, let us know. I need Pulse number 9.
Rob Liefeld covers and Rob Michaels interiors. Just Pulse 9, huh?
Does that not tell you who got it? But I think that puts us at that puts us at 9 o'clock. Looks like also 6, and Heath's gonna take the X-Forces. So we'll get those claims set aside for you. We're gonna take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with more.
Adam will be back.
Yeah, I'll be back with more $2 books and some variants and stuff.
Thanks, guys. See you in a sec. Ciao.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
And welcome back. So we're going to start with this week's variants and some other fun books. So it's going to be the fun book section, as I think the tag usually pops across at the bottom. Be some variants, some premiums, a little bit of this, a little bit of fun random stuff I found around the boxes here. But we're going to start with this week's variants and some relatively hot books. So we have the X-Corp #1 design variant, featuring the pill that cures all your problems Xavier talked about.
July 2nd. Can't believe it's already happened. Monsters at Work, guys. If you guys didn't know, the spinoff from Monsters University is July 2nd, Disney Plus. We got a bunch of Monsters.
Monsters University's terrible.
What?
Monsters Inc. great, University terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It was not nowhere near as good as Inc.
Invincible Red Sonja #1 Frank Cho variant. That one is $5. Beta Ray Bill #1, the second printing. Sideways cover there for $6. And then we have Peter Parker, the Amazing Shutterbug #1, the Greg Land variant for $7. Which really makes me want to kind of check this book out if he's got crazy mutant spider powers. Heroes Reborn stuff is kind of weird.
Terry claims a Red Sonja.
Terry's claiming it. Terry got it. And we have Batman Fortnite 0 Point #2, a copy of the premium cover here for $15. The 1 in 5 Secret Department of Truth #1 5th printing cover. I could say that a little better. Department of Truth #1 5th printing 1 in 5 secret cover. Going back to the trick they did for issue 1, having Lee Harvey Oswald on the cover there. That one is $70.
I still can't believe someone's killing children. It's up to 8. Plus special editions. So is Local Comic Shop Day considered one of those printings?
I think.
Okay. Which is now a 20+ book.
Magic the Gathering #2, the 1 in 25 Gatewatch cover for $18. Spider-Man Spider Shadow #2 Bustos 1 in 25 cover for $20. And then the X-Corp #1 Todd Nuck Headshot variant featuring Angel for $6. These up here quick. We have the 1 in 10 Mirka Andolfo incentive for Eve #1. Then the Star Wars #13 action figure variant featuring the Imperial Dignitary for $6. Who doesn't want an Imperial Dignitary action figure? It's like the one your aunt gets you for Christmas when you say you want a Star Wars figure.
There really is an. Oh, there is an Imperial.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I wasn't here for the last round.
Yeah. It's That's like you ask for Star Wars figures and you get, here's an Imperial dignitary. Oh, thanks, Aunt Mary.
They were as he's like on screen for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
He never doesn't say a word. He's off to the side of the throne.
And they still made action figures and they sold like crazy.
And it's one of the rarest ones because it was produced in the very last year.
Yeah.
I have one with a coin.
Nice. Batman Fortnite 0 point number 1 second print, $4.15. Star Wars 13, The Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary cover, $4.7.
Who did that?
I think the guy's done them all. Sprouse?
Chris Sprouse?
Yeah, Chris Sprouse, I think. Star Wars number 13. I forgot to write down the artist on that one, but a variant for that for $8. And then the X-Corp number 1 in 25 cover for $20 with Angel crushing the boardroom meeting. That seems to be about how it would go. Can you imagine a boardroom meeting of like the X-Men? Angel just flies in. Wolverine's just drunk. So you got one more spot there. So we're going to put up the Birthright 49 Asian Pacific American Heritage Month variant. One of the rare times Birthright has ever had a variant. We got one more issue of that book too before it goes. So this one is $5.
I am way behind on it.
I think I stopped reading in like the 20s. I'm just waiting for the omnibus at this point. We got one more issue.
I read through like trade number 6.
Like a Birthright number 9, and I am all there.
Isn't it like trade number 9 or 10 now?
It can't be because
Nick's asking if that statue, Wolverine statue in your case, is that a Wolverine statue in your case? Are you talking where it looks like a kid with the bone claws?
Yeah, that's from Origin.
Then that's from the Origin series. That's James Howlett when he first discovers he has claws. And that in a moment of anger and stress and grief, if I remember correctly, right?
It's been a while since I've read Origin, but that sounds right.
And the claws pop out, and it's the first time he discovers it. If you've never read the Origin series, it's basically you learn where Wolverine first came from, well before the claw or the metal.
You could say it's Wolverine's origin.
Yes, that's why it's called Origin.
I know. Just have to make the pun.
I know.
Yeah. Puns matter. Black Widow number 6.
You don't do puns.
This is 15. I do too many puns here.
Hey, how many of them go over the people's heads?
How many go over your head? Proctor Valley Road number 3, the 1 in 10 Christian Ward cover for $8. Giant size Amazing Spider-Man King's Ransom variant. This one is also $8. We have a copy of the Marauders 19 1 in 25 David Finch variant. This is a near mint -1. It does have a little bit of a crease on the top corner here, kind of just behind that post-it. But that one is $20. And I think Chris is going to show off that statue here quick while I put these on the wall.
As long as I don't drop it.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
So as you can see here, it's got all the details of him just, the pain. You can see, let's see if I can get the camera and hold it out.
No, you got to tip it forward so you can see his face.
I'm showing the claws on the hands first. Can't get it to focus. Oh, well. Let's pull it away. Bring it up. And there's his face. But it's also got this amazing base. And it is also, as I was looking at, number 73 out of 2,000 copies, individually numbered on the bottom. This might have come from a collection, so it may not have.
I don't think I've seen the box for that
one
in a long time.
If we do have it, I know exactly where to look.
Man, can you imagine having edition 181 out of that? That'd be cool.
Oh my God.
Conan the Barbarian, number 21, 125 for $20. That'll be the last one of this week's variants, and we'll switch to some other fun books. Such as Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is the Paulo Rivera cover. This is $10. Incredible Hulk number 1 from the Jason Aaron run for $8. Invincible Iron Man 527. This was the I think last issue of Fractions run. That one is $8, featuring a bunch of different moments from the storyline. Wicked and Divine World Tour cover for issue 2. This was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version for $10. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 50, In Hook Lee for $15 with the Green Goblin. Might have grabbed one too many to fill this topper up. Yep. So slide these over here real quick just to fit these a little better. At least put the price stickers out. Good enough. Can I have to take out a loan for that 181? Yeah. Big loan. Getting bigger every year.
The crazy part is that minibus is only $25.
So you don't have to take a loan out for the minibus.
Nope.
Just if you ever want to buy a whole 181. Yeah, probably. Let's see here. We have Astonishing X-Men number 6, the first appearance of Sword, and Abigail Brand, I believe, as well, $4.60. Batman Arkham Knight number 1 cover for $6. Action Comics number 13, featuring the Phantom Stranger, $4.6. The Grant Morrison New 52 run.
I would have missed that part.
What?
The Phantom Stranger.
Oh, that you didn't know it was Phantom Stranger?
No, I would have known if I looked, but I think I would have overlooked it.
Legendary Star-Lord number 5, Stomp Out Bowling variant, $4.5. Actually, it's number 4 for $5. Batman number 34, Raphael Albuquerque variant for $8.
And of course, you take the origin statue. I mean, it's $25.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a limited edition statue. You know, it's super detailed. I don't think we had.
I don't think I've seen it in a long.
I don't think I've ever seen a box for that one. We had when we had them originally, like 10, 12 years
If
ago.
it was probably still be downstairs like where all the Bowen boxes were, but I don't know what we did with those.
No, those all gone.
Yeah.
I got rid of anything that we didn't have a matching statue to.
Batman 34 Selfie variant, $4.5. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 4 variant for $8. Amazing Spider-Man 583. Special Tribute to Dating cover for $8. Dark Knight
Which
the
is
Master
also
Race.
the Obama issue.
Is it?
583?
Yeah.
Yep. That was the standard cover, and the Obama cover was the variant.
Ah. Dark Knight 3 the Master Race number 9 Klaus Johnson cover for $5. Keep these up here.
As long as we're not in the last 5-10 years,
You're pretty good.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I was not too into comics at the time the Obama issue came out. It's during my little bit of time off. Top row is gone. Dark Knight the Master Race Book 3, the John Romita Jr. cover, for $5. I just saw today he's back at Marvel doing something for Fantastic Four 32, celebrating their 60 years. We have Wonder Woman 39, that the Pacino variant, for $5. You look confused.
I'm just going to grab those 2 books. I'll grab them real quick. That way they just go to my office.
Star Wars number 9 action figure variant featuring the Star Destroyer Commander.
I'm trying to give these guys a chance. I have a Star Wars number 1 right here
in focus.
Oh, jeez. I have a Star Wars number 1 still not in focus.
I mean, you just weren't even on the camera.
Okay. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
I was out of shot.
Yeah.
Star Wars number 1 first printing, $300. These are going to CGC after me or after this. Star Wars number 8 for $35, first Jackson. And Star Wars number 4, pretty nice copy. I put it close to an 8590, is $30. If anybody's interested, I'll go grab them out of my office again. But other than that, they're out of my office to go CGC.
Let's see here. Star Destroyer Commander action figure variant, $5. Jawa action figure variant for $5. Then a C-3PO action figure variant for, you guessed it, $5. We have Marvel Comics Spider-Man and Black Cat, The Evil That Men Do, number 1 for $8. Uncanny Avengers number 1 Acuna variant for $15. Uncanny Avengers number 1. This was the... I'm spacing on the name right now, but another incentive variant for 10. And then a copy of the regular show number 1, Virgin cover for 5. How much was the Black Widow number 2? I don't think I had a Black Widow 2 up. I had a Black Widow 6 for 15. It's the only Black Widow, to my knowledge, I've had up tonight. It's possible I forgot. It's been a long day. Get all those up there. You got it. And Ashby, I'll make sure to get you invoice tomorrow for last week and this week's claims. Last week I think you only had like 1, maybe 2 books, so I just held off. But I'll make sure to get that to you tomorrow. Bottom row.
And that way you save on shipping too.
Yeah. Well, it's only like 1 or 2 books, unless somebody really asks. I usually hold off a week. If they don't get anything, then I invoice. But that goes for everybody. Invoices will go up tomorrow. First one, top row. Regular show.
Ashby says yep to something.
Probably it's me saying I invoice them tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Just because I didn't last week, because like I said, I only had like 2 books. Fear Itself, this is the Fantastic Four 50 years. Wow, this cover's 10 years old then this summer. If they're celebrating 60. That's basic math. But the Hulk, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Fantastic Four by Paulo Rivera for 8.
Cool cover.
It is a cool cover. I love Paulo's pan style. Amazing Spider-Man 59, the 125 cover featuring Mr. Negative for
Ashby
30.
appreciates what we're doing for him. We appreciate you being on the show, Ash.
Marvel 15, or Marvel, the Alex Ross X-Force cover for 15. Thunderbolts
Did Adam
number
find
2.
something he wants?
No. Thunderbolts number 2, the King in Black miniseries featuring Star by Marco Cicchetto for 6. Iron Man Armored Adventures number 1, Scotty Young variant for 50. Star Wars The High Republic number 2, 1 in 25, Winter's variant for 30. All those up there. Let's see here, we have Kristen. How much on that Star Wars again? Condition?
Star Wars
Which
number
Star
1.
Wars?
Star Wars 8. It was $35 first Jackson. I would put it around an 8.0, maybe an 8.5. I'm hoping with a press on that to possibly even get it up to a 9. When we get to the books from below the 1980s, sometimes that grading curve that CGC uses,
sense.
it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like, and then when we get back to the silver, especially the early silver, late golden age, I just, if I think it's worth it, the majority of the time I grade golden and silver age books is because a lot of times they're deteriorating so bad that every time somebody takes it in and out of a bag and a board, it just damages it. And I'm just like, I'm just going to encapsulate it because I have a second Ant-Man and a second Iron Man at CGC right now that I'm hoping for a 1.5 on. But it's
never going to get worse.
Yeah, this way it's going to get pressed and not get any worse. And maybe they'll come back at 3.
Yeah, be nice.
It'd be really nice.
So let's see here. We have Constant Champions number 4. That is a Pasquale Ferry cover featuring Spider-Man 2099 for 8. A-Force number 1, J. Scott Campbell cover for 15. Gonna get a little bit of glare on that bag. Pretty bad. Yeah, show stuff there. Absolute Carnage number 2, Venom action figure variant for 8. Thor number 2 from the Donny Cates run. This is the second printing for 40, featuring Beta Ray Bill on the cover. Incredible Hulk number 1, the Jason Aaron run. Had a lot of that on here tonight. This is the Neil Adams 1 in 25 for 15.
Jason Aaron.
A lot of Jason Aaron Hulk tonight.
And there was that big run of Jason Aaron Wolverines.
Yeah, true. A lot of Jason Aaron tonight.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 164 for 15. Awesome Adam Hughes cover. And then Dark Knight's Metal. This is the Kirkham variant. Yep, 412.
Oh my god, I didn't know there was darks.
Yeah, they're actually really good.
When they introduced Milky Way Dark, I was like, it became my candy bar of the summer.
Harley Quinn. This is the Road Trip Special 410. That there. Nope, we answered that one, so we are caught up on questions, comments, concerns, burns. There aren't too many burns tonight.
So, Adam, we got about 7 minutes left, and then we're going to take a commercial break again. And then I'll be back with $3 books from this recent collection we just got in. I'm even going to see if I can zoom through both the remaining box and the other full small box.
That would be pretty impressive.
I can do it.
I have faith in you. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 2, 1 and 10 for 20. Superman Unchained, the Terry Dotson cover there for 5. Eternals number 1, Jenny Frison variant for 30, featuring Captain Marvel. Gwenom versus Carnage number 1. This was the Walmart variant for 10. Can only get in the 3 packs from Walmart. Extremity number 1, the Mega Box purple cover for 8. Outcast number, hidden behind this post-it note here, 25. The green Mega Box cover for 8. Walking Dead 163, the red Mega Box cover for 12. And then the Alex Ross Avengers Timeless cover featuring Vision for 6. And Matthew's going to take the Gwenom. So I won't even toss that on the wall. We got one more spot there. So it is Deadpool and the Mrs. Deadpool and the Hauling Commandos, number 3 variant featuring Manwolf, which I think is the Jameson Manwolf, 410. That'll fill that spot there. Let's see what we got here. And top row is gone. So we have the Mighty Thor Annual number 11 versus Eitri the... Can't read Chris's writing in the end there. It's also really shorted. For somebody, 4-9.
Etrigan in the door.
Oh, the dwarf. I can see the W there.
You treat. I said Etrigan, which is
The dragon.
yeah.
Yeah. Demon, yeah. All new X-Men. Let's see. Giant Size Annual number 10 featuring the first X-Babies, 4-9. Giant Size X-Men Annual number 9 for 15, featuring Storm, the Goddess of Thunder. Fantastic Four Annual number 22, leading into Atlantis Attacks, or crossing into Atlantis Attacks, 4-5. The Avengers Evolutionary War, this is the supersized Annual number 17, 4-7. Silver Surfer, the Evolutionary War, featuring the Eternals, this one is 7. Silver Surfer Annual number 2, tying into Atlantis Attacks. It begins here in the 64-page annual, 4-5. And then a second copy of the Silver Surfer Evolutionary War Annual. We have 2 of those. Each $7. One more book.
I still don't know what we're going to see in Fantastic Four.
Right? Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men, number 237, 4-7. Fill out that top row there. So I think we've got a couple comments here. Oh, yeah. Grade of annual number 1. Which annual number 1? Is that Silver Surfer one? What annual number 1 did I have besides that? I think that's the one.
It's an old bag.
Yeah.
Not much. It's definitely.
Other than that, they look pretty nice.
Yeah, so story annual 11. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Not
Not
two
annual number
ones
1.
in there, but one looks like a bold one, and another it looks like a small one. And I don't even have my glasses on. Doesn't it look a little? The two ones look slightly different.
A little bit, yeah. The Thor annual, we got 1, 2, couple little spine breaks there that do slightly break color. See if I get this camera to pick it up. You kind of see it right there.
It does.
There's one right there. But other than that,
Very minor one.
yeah, it's a pretty minor one there.
The one up top was definitely a clear.
Yeah.
A white break.
I mean, there's probably 2 white breaks. But it is only $9.
Did you see Heath's request?
I did see that. I was just getting to the annual one first. Yeah, we can do that. Heath, let me find where I just took that down. Right there.
Ashby's taking the Thor. And it'll be in a new bag and a board.
Yep.
When we ship it to you.
So let's see here. I just filled the top row, so bottom row.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay. Gotta move and fill this row. Must fill row. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 1, the J. Scott Campbell exclusive cover for $10. Ultimate Doom, Terry Dodson cover for $5. New Suicide Squad number 9, Jim Lee Joker cover celebrating 75 years of the Joker for $6.
Oh my god.
Weird World Scotty Young cover
I
for
would
$8.
take that cover for $6.
Disney Primer featuring all the Disney characters from that era that I know and love for $5.
That should be worth a lot more than that.
Extraordinary X-Men number 6, Age of Apocalypse variant. Ultimatum number 4. This was the Doctor Strange Ed McGuinness cover for $6. And X-Men Gold 36. What was it, tan? Nope, I don't know. But variant for $6. So those are going to be the last ones here. I'm going to get these up on the wall. I will check any claims. But you can get them in here while we're on commercial break, and we'll make sure to get them set aside
So,
for to acknowledge it after.
I got beat out.
Oh, somebody's getting a Disney?
Happy. I don't know where the happy birthdays are coming from, but okay.
Okay.
Oh, Robin's eating his birthday cake.
Ah.
I thought it was more like a commentary. He claims the Suicide Squad. Robin claims the Disney Primer.
All right, we'll get those two for you, and we'll be back after this commercial break for the last 30 minutes. Oop, I see Nick claimed book 2, but we'll get that for you, Nick. See you in a second.
Today's comics market is ripe with new titles by creators who are determined to get their books into your hands. My name is Henri Compen. For the last decade, I've been making and selling my own creator-owned comics and dealing as a collector in live sales. My signature series, Yi Sun Shin, is the book that cannot be defeated in battle and has over 250,000 copies in print. Now I'm taking comics to the next level and laying the groundwork for my fellow creators to get their voices heard so they can connect directly with you. This is your chance to engage live with top comic book talent and get your comics signed without having to wait in long lines or pay any fees. But remember, we only have a limited amount of their books in stock, so always remember to call it as you see it.
Welcome back, guys. We're into our final segment here on The Experience, and that'll be interesting to see how loud that clap was. Adam says not bad.
You've done
So,
worse.
this is our final segment. I'm going to close us out for the next 27 minutes.
About, yeah.
All right. We're all good to go. So I'm going to finish out with some $3 books from this brand new collection I got in from LA. And I'm going to finish this box really quick. Back is behind me is empty, so that means I can start going rolling.
Don't do Limp Bizkit.
Is that what that's from? See, I have no clue. Like my daughter, she has Alexa play something the other day, or eating breakfast, and I'm like, I wait till I was like, what is that? And then I hear it, I'm like, oh, okay, I know this one, but I never knew what the name was. So Exalted, which is both an RPG game and,
I believe that's correct.
okay, it was an RPG game. Udon Comics did the comic adaptation of it. Exalted #1, Exalted #2, and Exalted #3. So I'm going to get these up here really quick. We are going to get through a box and a half, in my opinion. So Lethal Foes of Spider-Man #1, Spider-Man 2099 #4. Be specific on which ones you want. Spider-Man Mutant Agenda #1, Spider-Man Mutant Agenda #2, Spider-Man Mutant Agenda #3, back to 2099, Spider-Man 2099 #5, Spider-Man 2099 #6,
Stop when you're done with that.
Spider-Man 2099 #7.
Daniel, you were beaten out by another person on that. You were coming on Facebook, and since this polls from YouTube, Facebook, and other sources,
Periscope.
somebody did beat Periscope. I always forget Periscope's a thing. Somebody just beat you to that one, unfortunately.
I remember it just because I'm like, oh my God, Periscope still exists. When I was told by the producers, they told us this, and I'm like, oh my God.
So unfortunately, just beaten out on that one.
Spider-Man 2099 #8. Should be really great to actually see him fully fleshed out in the new Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even care. I just want to see the Spider-Verse movie. Spider-Man The Lost Years, Spider-Man 2099 #9, #11. We're jumping back to regular Spider-Man. This was a series that Todd McFarlane launched originally. This is #43 with Iron Fist. And Spider-Man Unlimited #5. This was their deluxe triple-sized issue. Came out every quarter, if I remember correctly. Oh, I have room for one more. Spider-Man Unlimited #6 with Thor. See, this is one we could have gotten to Matt. Spider-Man and Human Torch.
Yeah. I found a good Fantastic Four for him, though.
Okay. If it doesn't sell tonight, we'll toss it in his box. Okay, I'm good to clear the top row.
Yep.
Are you ready? And we're going to keep going with some more Spider-Mans. And the other box is full of Avengers and some X-Men. Oh, I'm good for the second one too, right?
Yes.
So this goes to Matt. see how we do this. Okay, we did the pulses last time. So we have Spider-Man 2099 number 12. From Image Comics, Drain number 1, also written by C.B. Cebulski. I have 2 copies of Virgin Comics number 0. Avengers Classics number 1. Giant Size Avengers number 1. I'm going to toss these up here really quick just so you guys can take a look. Before I jump into the full run, I believe, of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes miniseries. So I have, let's see. Let's toss this up first. Avengers Classics number 5. That's there's number 1. Here's number 5. Then I have Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh, no, it doesn't. Number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, Black Panther versus White Tiger, and number 8. What's that?
Wolverine's eyes on there creep me out.
Yes. Isn't that that's Hitch? Oh, it's Hitch. He comes and goes sometimes.
Yeah, it's creepy.
And that,
Creepy
for
eyes.
some reason, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes number 3 is missing. If anybody wants the full set, I will make sure to grab a number 3 out of the warehouse at the same price of $3. It doesn't always apply, but I just realized they spelled the name out.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew that. Okay, that's one we did already. Oh no, this is the other half of that series. This is the 3 issues we put up earlier. Oh, I still have room, don't I? I'm more worried about what I'm doing. So Marvel did a great series from Laura K. Hamilton's Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter, number 9. Then we have the 5-issue miniseries Punisher Bullseye, number 5, 4, 3, 2, and an awesome Mike Deodato number 1 cover. Remember this one?
Yeah.
I love that cover. And that's a complete 5-issue miniseries for Punisher Bullseye. And, of course, the Anita Blake. So I am almost done with this box. Yes, some great Superior Spider-Man's coming up. Am I good to go, Adam?
You are caught up.
Good to go. I'm on a mission. I got to get this done. Yeah, like I said before, these are all just going to go down to the general alphabet after this and become just regular back issues. So earlier in the show, I believe it was this show,
Depends what we're talking about.
the Punisher Daredevils.
That was earlier this show.
Daredevil versus Punisher. I believe we did 1 through 3 earlier. This is the means and the ends. Daredevil Punisher number 4, 5, and 6 to finish out that miniseries. Then there is, this is a Lucio cover.
Nice.
Doc Samson. Doc Samson number 5, Lucio Perillo. Doc Samson number 4. Doc Samson number 3 by Amanda Connor. Doc Samson number 2 by I'm not sure. And Doc Samson number 1. I think we'll see him, don't you?
Doc Samson?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll be in She-Hulk.
Well, that's my question. How much of the world building will they do for Hulk and just She-Hulk alone?
Probably a lot.
I still can't believe it's filming like right now.
Right.
We have Stephen King's Dark Tower, Treachery, number 1. Let's see. Is that the only X-Men Apocalypse? I guess it is. So X-Men Apocalypse versus Dracula, number 4 from a 4-issue miniseries.
It was a fun book.
Was it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Great Jay Lee cover. Frank Terry. So I have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #1 from Secret Wars. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #2 from Secret Wars. My voice just cracked there, didn't it? With an awesome Venom cover right there. There's Adam Kubert. The Amazing Spider-Man Special Inhuman Error #1. Axis Hobgoblin #1. Superior Spider-Man 8, Superior Spider-Man 7, Superior Spider-Man 6, Avengers Ultron or Age of Ultron, and Superior Spider-Man #1.
Do you have a Renew 2 in your hand?
What's on the flip side of #1?
Oh.
It was together, so I did it very casually so that people didn't even realize. Amazing Spider-Man Who Am I? #1. With the Prowler, right?
That's
No, shocker.
You shame yourself, sir.
I'm not always right.
Mark that on the calendar. Let's see here. So we got the Dark Tower.
I'm gonna take the Lucio
Cherry Duck,
301.
Samson, Renew 2, and I need the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I took the Lucio.
No others of these are on both sides. Are they?
Did you? I reached out to. I did a post on Facebook with Lucio.
Mhm.
Matt, because I always love his stuff and that, and I'm always commenting. And I said, dude, one of these days we got to get you to do an exclusive variant just for Rupp's Comics. And he says, anytime.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
So, some of the stuff we've been talking about. I wonder how quick. Okay, we got to talk more since I've shared that information with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to clear the other row too. I'm good, right? Landed
You
flat.
gotta buy that now. Oh no, I did land flat.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm done with this box. Oh, yeah, there's the next box. So I'm not going to put these in there, but I'm going to put these in with Adam's $2 books. Huey, Dewey. They're just, they're not clean like these. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and what was the other one?
Some dirty ducks.
And Bullwinkle.
My dad loves Rocky Bullwinkle. I never understood it.
I watched every single solitary one of them just because it was a cartoon. Lobo is back #1, strongly suggested for mature readers. This was probably one of the best Lobo series ever written. Was the 4-issue Lobo is back for $3. Gambit #1 for $3. Gambit #2 for $3. Gambit #3. Those are all with great land covers. Then I have Avengers #1, the blank cover variant. Do you remember based on the cover which Avengers it belongs to?
The Bendis run. I want to
Oh
say
my God.
second.
Oh, then I jump right into a Bendis book too after that.
Say the Ramita.
Which I'm kind of shocked. I have a Red Hulk book in here. Oh well. Avengers from the Bendis Ramita run. Avengers #7, Red Hulk. Avengers #8 with the Illuminati. Avengers 12.1. Avengers Fear Itself, #13. This was still continuing in the same run. #14. #15.
We're gonna be doing $3 books pretty much the rest of the show.
That's
right?
all the rest of the show. $3 books. We're closing it out. I want to try and get through this entire collection. I'm sorry, what I've processed so far of this collection.
You heard it.
So, continuing the Bendis run with Ramita on most of them. Wow, I really didn't take a good look at these when I was processing. Avengers 16. Avengers 17, Hawkeye and Spider-Woman. Avengers 18. Avengers 19. These are some great Acuna covers, I believe. Most of them are Acuna, at least. Avengers 20. Avengers 21. Ooh, I just saw an upcoming cover that hasn't been released yet.
Saw what?
I saw a couple upcoming covers that haven't been released yet.
Oh.
But I saw one that I really liked. I saw The Storm and it reminded me of it. This is just as the Avengers movie was coming out from 2012, this Avengers run. This is Avengers #22. Isn't that what's his name from Leviathan? Is that Leviathan?
No.
No.
What's his name?
But he worked
Gorgon, I think.
But he worked with Leviathan. Okay, that's what it was. That's the one thing we're really hoping. If Leviathan and that angle with the Secret Warriors and all that, they could go, yeah. Because that's the thing. It's like we were talking earlier today that Marvel Cinematic Universe seems to use a lot of Hickman's framework for a lot of series. Where we saw with Avengers, they brought in the Black Order. That was heavily and all around his Infinity without the high level cosmic that they went to with the comic book, dealing with quantum physics and God, I love that run. Pretty great. So we have Bendis and Acuna interiors.
Yeah.
I like it. We have Acuna interiors, but not an Acuna cover. Avengers 23, Avengers 24, Avengers 24.1, Avengers 25, Avengers 26, Avengers 27, Avengers 28, Red Hulk, Avengers 29, Cap on the Run, it looks like. An amazing Linnell Francis Yu cover of Avengers number 30. Another Delato, Avengers Annual number 1, Gabriel Delato cover and interiors, I believe. Avengers AI number 1, Avengers 31, Avengers 32, and Avengers 32, Hawkeye and Spider-Woman again. Were they a thing at one time?
I don't know. Hawkeye's like Johnny Storm is doing with everybody.
Is he really? So his movie counterpart is actually completely
Yeah, it's
opposite.
kind of weird that they gave him a family when in the comics he's like
Yeah,
the
he's
Avengers, Johnny Storm.
Totally family man. So that's like I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do the Hawkeye series that is post Endgame, where he's sort of like away from his family now, and yeah. And I just realized the Endgame or End Times covers all linked together.
Yeah.
Avengers 34, which I'm going to get the final part to the link. There we go. And then we have 34.2.
God, so right.
Avengers Annual 1. New Avengers number 7. New Avengers 8. Doom, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. New Avengers 9 with an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 129. New Avengers 1959 and New Avengers number 10. Mike Deodato. And fit them all up there. Get rid of this top row. No Avengers love tonight.
Not so much on the Avengers look.
Mm.
You're going to be able to do your box and a half. You're down to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Where's my
Avengers
box?
8. Avengers 8.
What?
Avengers 8.
New Avengers 8.
I just have AV8.
There's no, yeah,
Okay,
it's
gotta
got to
be
be.
Avengers 8.
Yeah. That was the
You're saying
Jessica
no love and
Jones.
ripping those off the wall so quick, and I need one of them.
So I have a bunch of new Avengers next. Uncanny Avengers, DC Rebirth Batman, Age of Apocalypse, Classic X-Men, which that shows all the way back to the 80s, and Thor's, and some solo Avengers. If anybody has a preference,
Do Thor's.
jump to Thor. Some of these are good Thors.
I think Thor will be pretty popular.
This was the Straczynski run, which I
This is
actually
the great Thor.
I love that. The Asgard in Arizona,
Yeah,
all
awesome
that.
run.
And it was Olivier Copiel. I forgot that part. Thor number 2. Thor number 3. Thor number 4, Delato variant. Thor number 5 with Sif. Thor number 6.
Give request for X-Men after this.
Thor number 7. I will work on that. Thor number 8. This is back when Djurjevic did interiors.
It was less than that happened.
Now we're back to Copiel. Thor number 9. Thor number 10. Thor Reign of Blood one-shot. Great cover there. Thor Ages of Thunder one-shot. Great cover. Yeah, that was an awesome run.
Yeah, it really was.
I mean, people, even Straczynski's Spider-Man run I liked. I don't know why. He gets such a bad rap at times for some, it's at some, I don't know if it's purist or whatever.
I don't know if it's purist or so much the fact he undid the marriage regardless if it was editorial driven, and he did the terrible Gwen Stacy, Norman Osborn kid storyline. Between those two things, I think really hurt.
Okay.
A lot of bad from those two storylines hurt the good.
So X-Men Age of Apocalypse number 1. This was Yoshida. Whose first name? I know. It's not Akira Yoshida, is it? Okay. Well, with Chris Bachalo and Tim Townsend on art. X-Men Age of Apocalypse 2. 3.
That's the sequel series, right?
4. Yes. 5. And 6. All linking covers. I want to get those up there so everybody can see them.
2 seconds.
What's that?
I don't think he showed 6 up for more than 2 seconds.
I love it. Like I said, it's Chris Bachalo.
All of Age of Apocalypse.
I figured, but I just wanted at least so you can see the complete linked cover there. So these are classic X-Men, which what they do is they're basically special edition reprints of the original early issues. I don't know off the top of my head what issue is represented in each one. A lot of times you can tell by the cover, but it's an all new cover. The great thing is the early ones are almost all were done by Arthur Adams. The other bonus is the back covers. They all have, like Mike Mignola did a bunch of back covers. Yeah, there's some really great pieces. Yeah, but Art Adams, it's like that's one thing people don't realize is these have Art Adams covers. Classic X-Men 5, number 9, number 10, number 11, not by Adams. That's the first one, not by Adams. Number 14, back with Adams. Number 15 with Adams. 16, one of my favorite covers of all time. Wolverine at the sideshow.
That's one of your favorite covers of all time.
It is. There's just something about it. As a kid.
Okay, yeah.
That was the reason I got this classic X-Men issue as a kid. So that'd be why. 17, 18. There's just certain ones that stick with you from childhood.
No, that's I mean, I can't.
Number
judge.
19. And I don't have number
15 and 17, I need for sure.
I'm gonna sit with Delados. I think I might be wrong. It's not Delados.
No, that's
No, it was number 4 that was Delato. This one.
that's Bermejo.
Oh, that's Bermejo. I love Bermejo. I screwed
Love
that
so
up,
much
though.
you don't recognize who he
Yep,
is.
I screwed it up already.
Let's see, 15 and 17. If those are the two I need, so here you go. I don't think he these out of the way. The next pile. Oh boy, falling. I will not catch you on purpose.
I can't believe nobody took the Phoenix cover. I love that cover. Oh, Nick took took my cover. And then we got Guardian versus Wolverine there. God, great books. They all have bags and boards. Otherwise, I'd quickly show you the back cover. What am I on time?
You have 4 minutes.
X-Men number 20.
Don't forget, it's a hard end too.
Yes. Art Adams still 21, 22, 23 with who?
I could not tell you.
Okay, because I don't know.
Is that Xavier versus Shadow King? And
But who's this? The bad guy. 24.
Wow, no idea there.
I mean, they were seeing. Oh my God. Hero. Isn't no? It's not Hero. Fire one from Japan.
Sunfire.
Sunfire.
He's on the bottom corner there, passed out.
No, I was trying to think his name.
Oh.
I couldn't grasp the name.
Number 20.
Curious which one is it?
Awesome sword.
Yeah. So, classic X-Men number 25. This was not an Adams cover. Terry Austin on the inks. Yeah, Camel is what it looks like in Austin. Number 26, Wolverine. It looks like Sasquatch is grabbing him right there. 29 along came, or 27 along came Alpha Flight. 28 with Oro Monroe. 29 with, oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. Adam.
Arcade.
Huh? Number 30 with an, look at that. Wolverine with Hulk's head on his claws.
How'd they get away with that? Is it a robot? That's a robot.
It's a robot. Yeah.
That's how they get away with it. 24.
Number 31 with Phoenix. Number 32. Steve Light is star number 33 is the cover artist. Number 34.
24 is
And wow, jumps all the way to 57, a Mike Mignola cover. Like there's a Mike Mignola on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty's Fairy Tale. Oh, you need some of those?
Yeah.
So how are we doing on time? Should we just wrap it up?
I
I'm
don't
not on
know.
my phone anymore.
26, 30, and 26 and 30 for Nick. 31 for Terry. 57 for Terry. Terry, Nick. Make sure I got all these here quick.
We still have 2 minutes, plenty of time.
Yep, so these can go up here. Ain't good enough.
I'm correcting Nick on one of his mistakes. Saying, what's the correction? I'm like, well, I'll detail it out for you. So do I have time for one more? Or should I just wrap it up?
Yeah, I think you got to wrap it up. We're at 9:59. Okay.
Okay, guys, we're at a hard stop coming up here, as this is a ongoing production of about 5 hours of content. As I said earlier, that there's a bunch of new content coming up here on the experience. So I look forward to hearing more on that.
So yeah, be sure to subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe. There you go. That'll keep you updated on everything. And everybody have a great night. Join us again at 8 p.m. next Wednesday and 6 p.m. on the CBSN. That's the Comic Book Shopping Network. So have a great night. We are out. JD?
Yeah, basically we're out.
Take us.